Hello students, myself Sonal teacher and I welcome you all in computer class. So students, in last lecture we have finished with our second lessons. In that we learn about some parts of computer, merits of computer, types of computer and some uses of computer. Right? I hope you all have understood the second chapter. So today we are going to start with our third chapter on page number 20, operating system. Now, what is operating system, students? Operating system means a system which manage computers resources, okay, hardware and software resources. So in this chapter we are going to learn detail about operating system. So let's start with the chapter. First point is introduction to the operating system concept. You must have heard people refer to Microsoft Windows 2000 as an operating system. But what is an operating system? When you start the computer, students, every time you know Windows 2000, Microsoft Windows 2000, it comes on monitor screen. Okay? But what is it? It's an operating system. But what is the work of this operating system? So that is we are going to learn. Physically, a computer is just a machine or a hardware. So computer is a machine. One can touch it, feel it, but it cannot do anything for us. Computer is just a machine. We can touch it, we can feel it, but it cannot do anything for us. So an operating system is a program that puts life in the computer. So when operating system is there in the computer, that time only computer can do work for us. Otherwise it's just a machine. So operating system puts a life into the computer. An operating system is a central structure that allows us to use the computer. It's a software program that helps us to communicate with the different parts of computer. That we all know, students, one device is not a computer. Several devices come together, they work as a team and we call them as a computer, right? So operating system helps computer to communicate with the other different parts for working for the users. It allows us to submit a request to the computer. It helps us to open different other programs of the computer so that we can easily work with them. So for sending a request to the computer, if you want to get any printout, so operating system tells the printer to give the print of this page. Next, if you want to open any kind of browser or any programs, so operating systems tells the computer to open it. And this is how, with the help of operating system only, we work on computer easily. So basically computer is a machine. Operating system puts life into the computer, then we can use the computer for our work. Next thing, operating system is a software program which help us to communicate with the different parts of computer, for submitting requests to the computer, for opening other different programs of the computer. So this is how operating system help us to work easily on computer. Understood? Next point is 3.2, working of an operating system. So now we are going to learn how the operating system actually works. Now let us understand the working of an operating system. Suppose we create a greeting card for a friend using some software on the computer. Now to print the card we have to give the print command. But how does the printer identify what to print? The software communicates with the operating system about the print command. Then the operating system informs the printer, voila, we now have the printout of the card for the friend. So as I told you, when you want to take a printout of any kind of document or pages, so operating system informs the printer to give the prints. So here they have given us examples for getting a printout of greeting card for friend. So you have made the greeting card with the help of one software. Next you want to take a printout. Then when you click on print, then operating system tells the printer to we have to take a printout of card for the friend. Then only printout gives the print. So you can see your operating system in figure 3.1. Operating system is in middle and all the other parts it's surrounding to the operating system. One is software, floppy drive, mouse, printer, keyboard, monitor. That means operating system manages all the resources, hardware as well as software resources for working on computer. Now let's proceed further toward page number 21. Let us understand what the operating system actually did to print the card. The operating system internally takes the request from the input devices such as keyboard, mouse, etc. and process it. So basically when we want to print, we take a help of mouse to click on print. It is an input device. Then what operating system process it? It then gives the result through an output device such as monitor or printer. As we have learned that input devices used to give instruction to the computer, and then with the help of output devices we can get a result such as monitor and printer. Operating system is an essential communication component that links the hardware resources with the software programs. As I told you students, operating system is one system or software which help us to help the computer to communicate between the hardware resources and as well as software programs. Without the operating system, the computer cannot produce any result. So the main thing of computer is an operating system. Without operating system you can't do anything, you can't produce any result without operating system. Okay, so this is how operating system works. It gives an input, it gives a request or information or instruction to the computer with the help of input devices. Then it processes it and then gives the result or with the help of output devices. Next is 3.3, character user interface and graphic user interface. These two operating system we are going to learn. There are many operating system in the market. Different operating system use different interfaces such as character based interface or graphical based interface. So character user interface, CUI. To interact with an operating system that provides the CUI, we need to type the instruction using the keyboard and get the output also in the form of text. So in this operating system, you need to give an instruction with the help of only keyboard and again you will get an output in the form of text only. We all know we can give instruction to the computer with the help of mouse and keyboard. But in this operating system, in CUI, character user interface, it when you want to give an instruction, you will give an instruction with the help of keyboard, and again when you are getting an output, again you will get the output in the form of text only. Since we have to type the commands, we need to memorize a lot of commands. Microsoft Disk operating system is an example of CUI. So as you all know, for solving any kind of maths or you need to learn the formulas, right? It is very difficult to learn each and every formulas. So here when you want to create any kind of output, you need to learn, you need to memorize some commands, and it is very difficult to memorize all the commands. So my MS-DOS is an example of CUI operating system. You can see here they have given shown us an example in figure 3.2. Here everything is written, the blank screen is there, on that only commands are there. Like this only commands you need to type and you will get the answers here only. You will get the output here only in the form of text. Next operating system is DOS. MS-DOS called the command line interface, CLI, operating system. We need to type the commands in the command prompt and the computer responds accordingly. So here we give them a text commands, text instructions, and here we have to give the commands in a command prompt only. And then when you give the command to the computer, then computer responds according to the command. You have to type different commands for performing different types of operations, such as creating folder, deleting a folder, and editing a file in the MS-DOS prompt. Window as shown in figure 3.2. We have learned in CUI also we need to learn many commands for different functions. Here also in CLI also we need to learn the different commands for different operations, such as for creating folder, deleting folder, or editing a file. Next operating system is graphical user interface, GUI. To interact with an operating system that provides a GUI, we can use a pointing device like a mouse or keyboard to give instructions. So in this GUI, graphical user interface, that only we used in our school. So in this operating systems only you can use mouse and keyboard both for giving instruction to the computer. GUI use WIMP features, that is Windows icon menus and pull down menus, to interact with the software programs. Microsoft Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows 8 are examples of GUI. So in CUI you need to give an instruction with the help of keyboard, and you will get the output in the form only text. In DOS also you need to give an instruction with the help of commands only, for if you want to perform any kind of operations such as creating folder, deleting folder, or editing file. In GUI you can give an instruction to the computer with the help of mouse and keyboard. And Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows 8, these are all the examples of GUI, and this only we used in our schools. Now turn your page on page number 22. You can see they have shown us here GUI Windows 7. This like only we use the computer. This is how we look the screen in the school, right? So we have learned about three types of operating system: CUI, DOS, and GUI. Next point is evaluation of Windows operating systems. Over the years, Microsoft has developed several versions of the Windows operating system. Let us look at the evaluation of Microsoft Windows operating system over the years. You can see your students, each and every year they do the development, and we can get the new functions in operating system. They have shown us from 1985 to 2015. You can go through this chart, figure 3.4. With the every version of Windows, new features are added to enhance the functionality of the operating system. As I told you, if new version is there, of course new function is there in operating system. In this book, Microsoft Windows 7 is the operating system that we will learn to work with. So of course in this book also, in the school also, we use the Microsoft Windows 7 as an operating system. So students, today we have learned about operating system. Now next we learn about how the operating system works, and then we have learned some operating systems, character user interface and graphic user interface. And after that we have learned about evaluation of Windows operating system. I hope you all have understood whichever topic we covered today. If you have any query or doubt, you can call me or message me. In next week, we are going to learn about knowledge of Windows and some other operating systems we are going to learn. Thank you.